Example 4. Is 1 over 8 a solution of 3x plus 5x minus 4 times the quantity 1 minus x, which is equal to negative 20x? Well, as usually, open parentheses, populate with 1 over 8, and do your arithmetic. This becomes 1, which you write as 8 over 8, or 2 over 2 to get the same denominator. And you're left with negative 5 over 2 on the left, and you started out with, after you divide by 4 over 4, after you factor out 4 over 4, which is 1, you're left with the same number, negative 5 over 2 on the left and negative 5 over 2 on the right. Example 5. Solve t minus 6, which is 13. You want to have only unknowns on the left, so you want to get rid of the negative 6. You undo subtraction by addition. You add 6 to both sides, you get t plus 0, which is just t equals 19. Or, in 3x minus 2 over 9, which is 2x plus 5 over 12, why don't you subtract 2x from both sides? You're just left with x on one side. Add 2 over 9 to both sides. You're just left with x by itself on the left and constants on the right. That is wonderful. Now get the same denominator, which is 36. Combine the two fractions. X is 23 over 6. Now multiplying both sides of the original equation by the same LCD is usually a better way of solving an equation with fractions. We are going to come back to this problem later. How about solving 5x minus 9 plus 4x minus 2, which is 8x plus 11 minus 12. Combine like terms, you get 9x, you get 11, and you get 11 over here. Add 11 to both sides, subtract 8x, you get x, which is 0. There's nothing wrong with a solution that is 0, as long as it's not the grade on the test. Example 9. President Hayes died at a certain age. President Adams died at age 20 years more than Hayes. President Theodore Roosevelt died at an age 10 years less than Hayes. The sum of all three ages equals 90 more than the sum of Hayes and Roosevelt's ages. How old was President Hayes when he died? Well, suppose we let that be x. And then let's make a list, let's make a preamble. Before we go into the equation, let's set up everything that we need in the equation. That's a wonderful idea. Make sure you learn that. So first, President Adams' age was, at death, was 20 years more than President Hayes. President Hayes was X. And President Roosevelt's age was 10 years younger than President Hayes. So we have x, x plus 20, x minus 10. The sum of all three ages, x plus x plus x, is 3x. 20 minus 10 is 10. Now 90 years more than Hayes and Roosevelt. 90 years more than Hayes and Roosevelt is 2x plus 80. Now I'm ready for my equation, okay? So 3x plus 10 is equal to 2x plus 80. 3x plus 10 was the sum of all three ages, and 2x plus 10 was 90 years more than the sum of Hayes and Roosevelt. Get only variables on one side, so let's get rid of the constant. Somebody added 10, we'll remove it from both sides, and we are left with 3x, which is 2x plus 70. I don't want x's on the left and the right. Keep the constants on the right, get rid of the 2x, somebody added, I'll take it away from both sides. So x is 70. President Hayes was 70 years old when he died.